Do you have any vestibular disorder like Meniere's disease, vertigo, MDDS, or misdiagnosed BPPV? So you might be asking, what's misdiagnosed BPPV? This is where you have vertigo, you got diagnosed with BPPV, and you've done the Epley maneuver, and you've done it many times, but it doesn't provide any relief. If this is you, or any of these other conditions I mentioned, it's highly likely that this upper neck area is involved in the root cause of why you're dealing with what you're dealing with. The red area right here is the brainstem. Now there's a nuclei in there, it's called the vestibular nucleus. And its job is to control and coordinate sensory information from 3 different sources to coordinate balance in your body. And the first one is sensory information from your eyes. This is why many people have vestibular disorders when they have a lot of sensory input, whether that's they're driving in a fast car or they go into a grocery store and the fluorescent lights or all the information on the aisles can set them off, because sensory information is coordinated in the vestibular nucleus. It's one of the pathways that the body uses to coordinate balance. The second one, which everyone knows about, is the inner ear. You have semicircular canals with fluid in there, and there's hair cells. And when you rotate or move your head, gravity affects the liquid, which then affects the hair cell and sends input into the cord, which tells your body where you are in space. And the third one that is important when it comes to what we want to talk about today, because it's the least understood, is the upper neck vertebra. The joints of them have millions of these nerve endings called proprioceptors and mechanoreceptors, and they send input from the joint surface into the vestibular nucleus. So those 3 things are what coordinate balance. Now, if you've been everywhere and no one's been able to help you, it's likely coming from a structural misalignment in the upper neck. And what happens is the joint structurally misaligns, the muscles in the neck lock down, the joint doesn't move how it should, and those mechanoreceptors, pressure sensors on the joint, send bad input into the cord and affect balance in the body. And this is why many people who have vestibular disorders, that is the root of it is their neck, they find when they bend their head backwards in extension, it kicks it off. Sometimes when they look down and to the right, some orientation of the neck kicks off their vertigo because it's affecting those pressure sensors on the joint surface. So if this sounds like you, leave a comment in the comment section below. We can find you an upper cervical chiropractor who is specialized to find out if you have a misalignment here, and more importantly, exactly how it's out of position. Everybody's built differently, everyone's out of place differently, and 3D imaging is used to determine exactly how you're off, so the right correction can be made to restore normal biomechanical function here, to remove the irritation off the cord, which then allows your body to start to function better. And at the other end of that is either they greatly improve or they completely resolve altogether. Again, if this sounds like you, leave a comment.